Just when I thought Dan's 50s train show was over last week, we have another one.
I'm going to make everyone sick of 50s boxcars. That's my goal.
Well, you're doing a damn good job, Dan. So I know Western Maryland because we have the Western Maryland Farewell to 734 video that we put out late last year.
Right.
So, yeah, what are we looking at? It's HO scale again.
HO scale. This is an Intermountain AAR boxcar.
Yeah. Is that the beginning of Aardvark?
No. It's Association of American Railroads.
Oh, shoot. Well, it is the beginning of Aardvark, too.
It is.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what they meant, but that's okay.
No, it's also the beginning of Aaron, the name.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. That's no, I just go off on these tangents. You know that.
Yeah.
I'm getting punchy now. I'm getting tired.
Yeah.
Tired of the 50s.
John's getting tired of the 50s. So yeah. Anyway, this is not a kit-built car. This one was assembled. And
you mean it came assembled?
Came assembled, yes.
Because you say it's not a kit and then go on to say it was assembled. It makes me sound like it was a kit.
No, I meant it arrived assembled.
You know what I mean, right?
Together, yeah.
Yeah. Ready to roll or
ready
whatever?
Ready to roll, yeah. Well, ready to roll is Athearn, but ready to run, whatever.
RTR.
Yeah.
Wait, you said it was AAR. Now it's RTR. And I'm just, pretty soon Dan's going to tell me, F you, because I'm full of BS. WTF, Dan. Let's keep it going.
Okay. Right.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway, moving right along.
Yeah. Just ignore me. I'm just the co-host guy.
I didn't do too much detailing on this car other than I think I changed the couplers to Katie scale couplers, and I added uncoupling levers.
I can see those. Looks good.
And I actually bent my own for this car because in the past I've been using the Detail Associates uncoupling levers.
Yeah.
But they've gotten quite expensive lately.
Oh.
And they come four to a pack, and that's only enough for two cars.
Right.
Because you have one on each end, and it's like $5 or something.
$1.25 for a piece of wire?
For a piece of bent wire. So I decided it was time to figure out how to bend my own. And I've learned to do that.
You're using brass wires?
This is actually phosphor bronze wire. But brass would work just as well. I just happened to have some phosphor bronze sitting on my workbench, so I use that. But either one is good because it bends fairly easily.
Well, I want to say one thing that's nice, though, about who makes them again? Detail Associates. At least they didn't make them 5 to a pack to where you can't, it's not enough for 2, but it's not enough for, or it's enough for 2, but not enough for 3. So now you got to buy 2 packs. Yeah. Now it's 5 cars. You know what I'm saying?
No.
It's like the old hot dog thing. Hot dogs come, 8 or 10 to a package, and then the buns are 8 or 10 to a package, but they're not the same. So you have to buy 2 of one or the other,
Yeah.
Oh. Now, how do I get on hot dogs? We're talking about, let's talk about this nice HO scale car. Jeez.
Anyway,
did they transport hot dogs in this?
I have no idea. So, this is another one that I had pretty much no prototype reference for.
Yeah.
However, after having been back in Maryland and riding behind the 734 and seeing what a mess that coal-burning steam engine made, very cool but very messy, I decided that I'd go with black on this car. So I just used a lot of black powder, especially on the top.
Yeah, coal soot, right?
Yeah, that's I figured that this thing's been running around behind coal-burning steam engines is probably going to be sooty.
Yep.
So that's kind of the look I went for with this one, and that's mostly what I did with it. I also used a little bit of a pale red powder on the lower surfaces to kind of make it faded a little bit.
Yeah, I can see this.
But other than that, it's pretty much soot. So that was what I did. A little bit of rust on the couplers and the wheels and whatnot, but mostly soot.
Looks used, but not, falling apart.
Right.
Which is the whole point, right?
That was the point. And most of the stuff that I have on my 50s train is Western equipment. But since I've kind of become a little bit of a fan of the Western Maryland now since I've been back there and been on the Western Maryland Scenic Railroad. So I decided I wanted a Western Maryland boxcar in my train.
And you could argue this is Western too, because it's Western Maryland.
Yeah,
right? So,
actually, for a while there, Jay Gould, who was in control of the several railroads, including the WP at one point and Rio Grande, and also I think the WM, had it in mind to make this transcontinental system, including both of those railroads and some other ones in between. Never quite came to fruition, but so there is sort of a roundabout connection between the WP and the WM, because I've got a lot of WP equipment for my train. So,
well, it makes a neat addition to everything else I've seen for the past couple of months. This is pretty cool, and I like it too. The Western Maryland logo is simple but still cool.
Yeah,
So.
it's a pretty cool little boxcar.
All right, well, I guess we'll be back with some more 50s stuff next week, most likely.
Yeah.
All right, see ya.
See ya.